would love to introduce you to a concept that is going to be very, very, very vital for you in your journey and staying mentally stable during your process as a closer. One thing that I want to share with you guys is ever since I was a little kid, I had, some mental issues. Either I had anger issues or I had depression, and I was really stuck in my head and in my head for a very long period of my life. And if I don't take control over my mind and I do my habits, I do my journaling, I do my meditation, different forms of meditation, then those things come up again. So it's a constant work in progress. And I would love to share with you one concept that absolutely made me be able to be mentally stable while being a closer. So one thing that we need to understand is not everything is within our circle of influence. Our circle of influence, are the things that we have control over. But obviously, you spawned into this world. You were randomly here and you were given a name and you didn't even choose your gender. You were either had a dick or you didn't. And you're here. So there's a lot of external stuff that is outside of your control. And you need to be able to differentiate the things that are within your control and the things that are outside of your control. And you need to judge yourself based on your actions that are within your control, not the things that are outside of your control. This doesn't mean we're going to not take responsibility. No, this is all about taking responsibility. But this mindset is about taking responsibility over the proper things. You don't want to be taking responsibility over things that are outside of your circle of influence because you will feel helpless and weird. I'm in Thailand right now. You might be able to see the clouds. It was raining a little bit earlier today. Normally, the sun is shining. I'm on the beach and right now it's raining and there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it. So this is an example of something that is outside of my circle of influence. There is no point of me being angry with this when I had a run planned, for example, and it started raining really crazy. It's very simple. I either run in the rain or I simply just wait till the rain is done and then I go for a run. And there's no point in being frustrated about it raining because it is outside of my circle of influence. God is the one that is causing it to rain, not me. So I let go of that part. So I wanted to introduce you to the three businesses. So there is your business. With your business, I mean the things that are within your control, within your circle of influence. So things that are your business are showing up to the QSA live calls. If you are not part of QSA Live yet, just message me about it or join the free QSA Live call, which we host every now and then. You can check the calendar here within school to be able to see when the next one is. It's extremely valuable, so that is within your control, okay? That's an action. You do role plays, you plan in role plays with the other students, the other QSA students, okay? That is within your circle of influence. Actually messaging them and planning or approaching business owners. Cool, that is within your circle of influence. What isn't within your circle of influence, we're going to talk about that. For example, them responding to you, them seeing the message or not, your internet working. So we're going to talk about the other two businesses. The first business is your business. The second business is others' business. So other people is what I'm talking about. People replying to you, responding to you, seeing your message, all that kind of stuff. That is their business. Or for example, if you're speaking to a prospect on a call and you give it your all, you do your business. You handle the objections, you help them, you qualify, you do everything perfect. You follow the framework. And they end up still not doing it after you gave it your all. Then I want you to understand, hey, look, I gave it my all, and sure, there's a lot of stuff that I need to improve on, and I can improve on forever. But at the end of the day, they didn't have the money on their bank account, so I couldn't collect the money. And there is not much you can do about that during the call. You can, however, motivate them to become resourceful and get the money, but then you have to close them on a second call. So don't beat yourself up for stuff like that. For example, if you gave it your all and you honestly know within your heart that you did give it your all or not, then there is nothing for you to worry about. Okay, so that's others' business. Okay, or for example, you sending messages to plan in role plays with other students and they don't reply, well, that's their business. You know, you did your part. Then we have God's business, and that is stuff, universal stuff that is outside of your control and outside of the control of others. So think about the weather when you want to go for a run. Think about the internet connection, which normally perfectly works fine, suddenly not working when you're about to book in a call. Something like that. Cool? Or for example, someone wanting to pay and their bank account just really isn't working. Like it's just really not, the payment isn't going through, whatever. Okay, like nothing you can do about it, nothing they can do about it. They just need to contact the bank. But in that moment, you just have to accept that that is just how things are going. And you cannot beat yourself down for stuff like this. If you do, it's going to be very bad for your mental health as a closer. So this is something that I wanted to share with you. I hope this was valuable. I would like you to bring some value to the table here in the QSA community. So what I would love for you to do is go down in the exercise, press on it, and you click on comment, and you comment there one thing you do when you are feeling a little bit down and to lift yourself up. What is it? Is it you go for a run? Is it that you call a friend, a loved one? Is it that you do some push-ups? What is the thing that you do when you're feeling a little bit down that gets you up? Share that insight with the rest of the community members down as a comment. Please do so. I would really appreciate that. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.